Hello my friends, welcome to a first impressions video on something that just sort of came out of nowhere for me. It appeared in my inbox actually a few days ago. The game releases today and I thought why not give it a quick bash? This certainly seems to be a game that maybe makes use of a PhysX card. Actually, I'm not 100% sure if this is done with PhysX, but okay. Let's go. So my understanding is that this is RTS where you have one unit, which is a drone carrier, and it can do all kinds of stuff.
January 21st, 2111. A date I will never forget. The day the sphere appeared in our orbit.
The sphere.
We were not ready. Out of options, we unleashed every nuke we had. We only succeeded in destroying our own planet. Boys with bows and arrows. The last remnants of Earth tried to resist, tried to survive. So did my brother and I, but it was hopeless. Yet, we kept fighting. Until that one fateful day, when he subconsciously transferred his soul into a drone. Turns out, Aiden was the key. Because of him, Eva sensed our way out. Through the sphere, she initiated the Great Sacrifice.
The Great Sacrifice.
32,000
This is like the start of 40k.
Merged their soul into the swarm that day.
This is how Chaos got born.
Now, ours to command, we used the swarm to rebuild. But it was too late. Earth was lost. Eva studied the sphere with her powers and found a way to build our first interstellar ship, the Argo, powered by the sphere.
Now, where
protected
have I
by the
heard
swarm.
that name
On it,
before?
32,000 human souls locked in stasis.
Is the Argo
But
in
power
vogue at the
attracts
moment?
power, and the four were drawn to the energy of the sphere. They could not have it. The swarm. It was like trying to control a tornado. Some say we should have died along with our planet. I say, this is our chance to start anew. My name is Carter, Captain of the Argo, and we will find New Earth.
Okay. The subtitles had a little bit of extra dialogue there. Okay.
Jump successful. We just entered a new cluster and are ready for scanning, Captain.
I hope we find a suitable planet fast. Earth is running out of time. We need a new home.
Okay.
Unknown vessel, this is the Argo. Cease fire, we come in peace. No response, Captain. Battle stations.
Attack mode. Draw a path through enemies.
The swarm is ripping them apart.
Is there a limit?
More energy signatures.
Remember, Carter, you can use the swarm defensively as well.
They've slowed the game speed down so that you can draw a line here. Do I just not have enough spare? No? I think I just killed the enemy too quickly. Oh, right. It's like, how accurate did you want that line to be?
More incoming. No problem for me.
seem to like to do an
That
orbital.
was it. System cleared.
I don't feel particularly welcome.
Okay. And the Argo. Oh, we're gonna have to jump around systems in the Argo. Okay. What a new experience for me. What are the odds that another ship is called the Argo? Okay, new modules available. Story mode, challenging and hard. Well, we'll just leave it on standard, just since we're showing off the game. Now decide which weapon you want. Let's go with the railgun. Threat level 1, blue nebula, no system-wide effect. Okay. Let's go. So I guess it's a tightly controlled story game. You're not going to have many
Captain,
random
there's
encounters.
already someone here. Sensors are showing it's the same type of ship that attacked the Argo back at Earth. They sent us a message. Translated.
Unknown vessel, you are in Vor territory. Leave or be fired upon.
This is bad news, Captain. We cannot leave without scanning the system.
No idle threat, then.
Okay. That just walked right through. It seems like this railgun
Could have been worse.
fires automatically.
I just had to jinx it, didn't I?
Best get used to drawing orbits around people. Tiny lines.
All of this just because we trespassed. Let's do what we came for and leave. Captain, I've finished compiling the data on the enemy.
Okay.
It's the Vor. They're indeed the ones who attacked us back home, and who are technologically superior to humanity.
Highly advanced. Still no match for us. Right, Aiden?
Indeed, brother.
Anyway, their ships are heavily armored and employ high-tech missile-based weaponry. What we have, thanks to the drones, is our maneuverability. So let's use that to our advantage.
I mean, these drones seem to be pretty indestructible. I think maneuverability is their, only advantage. Let's go, boys.
Oh, great. The Vor again. Already in position.
A welcome committee just for us? Aw, they shouldn't have.
Let's try this again. Warship, this is the Argo. We're here to scan the system's planets. Nothing else. But we will defend ourselves.
You are trespassing. Without permission of our Empress, we cannot tolerate that.
I'm under the impression that this will become a running theme with these 4 aliens.
Kill 'em!
Here's to hoping we were done.
Huh? I ended up making a load of fence walls for some reason.
Argo hull integrity 75%.
Which actually killed the enemy. That's weird. There's some trick to killing people with walls. I don't know what it is yet, but I know it's possible. And we're off. Yeah, that railgun, as soon as there's a valid target, it shoots it. But then it just seems to have a really long cooldown or something because it doesn't fire for a long time. I find myself overall not being very impressed with it. If there's anything else I can upgrade right now. Okay, alright, this is the mission that unlocks all of the skills and upgrades and stuff. Okay, cool.
Sensors show a warship being attacked by someone else? I'm translating this new faction's language. Hopefully we have more luck with them. Unknown vessel, this is the Argo.
It's a strategy game! Of course we're not going to have more luck.
Of course you are. Just like the last ship that pretended not to be hostile. We will not fall for the same 4 trick twice.
Okay.
Beware of their lasers. If the swarm diminishes, they will punch right through.
There's more of them warping in.
The trick is that they're going to go around. So you should draw around your wall, I guess. This is not doing much
We're down
damage.
to 75% hull integrity. Sir, we're already down to 50% hull integrity.
It's fine. We'll get over it.
Hull integrity is at 25%. Protect the Argo!
Now that it's over, who exactly were those aliens?
psionic power is growing. I might be able to use that
Ha.
to teach the swarm new capabilities.
Great. We need any edge we can get. How about the Argo? Anything we can do
Just
with the
thinking,
alien
like,
components we salvaged
The
so
short,
far?
Well,
the
after the
short
appropriate
strokes, they worked
research
really
has
well
been
on
conducted,
Navora, but they didn't
might
work so well on them.
Reverse engineering some of the technology should be viable, so we might retrofit the Argo with it. Just imagine the possibilities.
I still don't know what that laser on the top is really doing. It doesn't really seem to be doing very much. Okay, I get the feeling that this is a move that you're only ever going to use to actually do this, to deflect asteroids. And that your walls are going to offer no protection against asteroids. Okay, let's go. The description says that this system is in an active nebula, but the side panel says no active nebula, so that's
There's a cargo container stranded on the other side of this asteroid field. If we carefully push it towards the Argo, we might be able to retrieve it.
Its structural integrity is decaying.
Best not to waste any more time then.
oomph. It's space, so in theory it should just keep going, right? Come on. Come on. Come to Papa. Easy. Unless that doesn't count. Which it didn't.
Perfect. We got it. The container itself is worth a study as well.
I'm not sure how defense mode got turned on there, but okay. I presume that this is an ability that we're going to be using to deflect asteroids at some point. Because it takes too long to charge up for it to really be super effective in combat, I think. Although I suppose you could charge one up during the story, and then when the enemies become vulnerable, unleash it. Okay, we're off.
We'll jump right into an ongoing battle. With a bit of luck, they'll ignore us and we can scan for suitable planets without any interference.
Why would you... I mean, if this is a war zone, why would you... You know, even if you found a good planet here, you wouldn't be able to stay there peacefully.
So much for that. Guess we have to finish this fight before we can start the scanning process.
Okay. They seem to be attacking that thing. So, we'll just, we'll just leave it there. Now what? Oh, he's still alive. He's just so badly damaged that his weapons don't work.
The station destroyed, and us.
We have to be mindful of those heavy lasers. Perhaps we can disrupt them with a cannonball attack.
And thus resetting their lasers. Great idea.
Could just destroy them.
The station is not attacking us. They're also not responding.
Really? We don't even get a thank you?
They're transmitting a signal to a nearby system. How about we check it out after we finish our scans here?
Okay.
This new faction is known as the Dashan and appears to be at war with the Vor. Their engine and weapon systems look advanced, but their hull seems low-tech in comparison.
Given the few high-tech components they maintain, I conclude that the Dashan were provided those parts by another civilization.
Another civilization.
Might have been.
In contrast to the Vor, they employ energy-based weapons. They also prefer to employ hit-and-run tactics, rather than a straight fight, probably because of their fragility. We'll have to find a way to counter that.
We actually managed to save that piece of the station there, which is interesting. I don't know if that made any difference, but hey. Yeah, the problem with walls is that they don't really last. That's the thing. Okay, so I'm here at Crossroads. But apparently I've also been given extra places to go. Threat level 3, threat level 2, threat level 1. Walls take longer to come down, that's actually quite a nice ability. Okay, so if I want, I can buy this slowdown feature of the wall, but I'm not really sure I'm that interested in it, so I'll hold on to my point for now. Let's try this one. I don't know if we're strong enough to handle level 2 threat yet, but let's
Sensors show
let's
an
go for it.
ongoing attack on another station. Let's hope we don't get dragged into it again. Darn! I might have jinxed us. Well, I guess it's up to us to win this fight.
Oh, these guys are going after me. Oh, they're sort of going after each other and me. There we go.
Cargo hull integrity 75%. Careful! Our hull integrity is down to 50%. It's getting close. Our hull is down to 25%.
Well, hit the target then.
Captain, some of their ships employ a destabilizing beam. We should eliminate those first, otherwise they could cause us serious problems.
Ah, there's one behind me as
Hull
well.
integrity at 15%. Stop this now!
Yeah, I'm not sure I have the right abilities for this. I think you probably need the slow wall for that. Because they're too fast. I need some way to actually stop them from moving. And to draw better walls.
Sensors show an ongoing attack on another station. Let's hope we don't get dragged into it again.
That's gonna happen.
Darn! I might have jinxed us. Well, I guess it's up to us to win this fight.
Huh, it's switched to defense barriers again. I do not know why it keeps doing that.
Captain, some of their ships employ a destabilizing beam. We should eliminate those first, otherwise they could cause us serious problems.
Okay, that did basically no damage. What a waste of time. There we go. Have to use ensnare to slow them.
We should salvage the wreckage of that station.
Otherwise you don't seem to do very much damage, even if
There's a system called Gateway.
you draw a line through
We were
them.
only able to recover half of the coordinates.
Gateway. This sounds promising.
So yeah, I mean, like, certain upgrades seem to be necessary for certain missions because if you don't have them, then you can't really counter the high speed of these guys. And I'm sure that there will be other puzzles that need particular tools to solve. Sorry to drone on. Seven days since leaving Earth. Sweet, we have the ability to heal. Doesn't say how it works. Should we have a look at a level 3 threat system just for fun? Probably biting off more than I can chew here, but we'll see.
Captain, this transporter belongs to the other alien species we met, the Dashan. Their ship seems to be stranded, so let's hope they don't feel threatened when we jump in for our scans.
I mean, you're gonna jump right on top of them.
Scanning process started.
That's
And
quite threatening.
stopped. We've got incoming, Captain. It's a Vor fleet.
They really have been killing each other for decades now?
According to my data, the Dashan were part of the Vor Empire at some point, but rebelled against them. The Dashan are also known for their ruthlessness.
And their disregard for civilian lives. Furthermore, they seem to have produced bioweapons which appear to be especially efficient at destroying Vor vessels.
And we're now in the middle of their war. Great. Just great.
Okay. The wall stops the asteroid somewhat. Oh, he's still alive.
They're flying right into that asteroid field. Maybe we could give the asteroids a little nudge towards them?
Awesome. Let's try it.
Alright. It's a ship you can't kill with drones. You have to cannonball asteroids into the enemy.
We're down to 75% hull integrity.
Kill him. Look at all these asteroids that are aimed precisely at your ship. That one's still alive for some reason. That did not work. How do I... Seems quite difficult to abort something once you've decided to do it. Look at all these rocks that are just, you know, they're just there. Okay, that did not go off for some reason. Oh, I shot down his missile. Sweet.
Search the wrecks for anything useful while we are scanning.
Just holding the asteroids is better because they're all coming for you. Like Klindathu bugs had launched them at your ship. There's no this is a sentient asteroid field and it's going after your ship, so you might as well just slow the rocks and then try and create a rock wall. Blumph, we're gone.
We found some coordinates in the salvage. They point to a nearby system. Just say the word and we can jump straight to it.
7 days, 8 days since leaving Earth. Small ring. Orb of power. Swarm pool deals heavy damage to enemy vessels it touches, but single drones gain a chance to die in the process. Interesting. Argo's hull increased substantially. It's only a threat level 2 planet. Let's go for it.
Sensors are picking up the Shun merchants and a Vor fleet, Captain. By now I'm pretty sure they're going to drag us into their fight again.
If we stopped jumping on top of them, then maybe this wouldn't happen. Space is vast, and yet you always seem to pick your jump-in location as right next to the enemy.
According to the Vor, all Dashan ships are the enemy, even the merchants.
Strictly speaking, they are responsible for equipping the Dashan with weapons and ammunition, so I can understand the Vor on some level.
Well, they were smart enough to run, now that the Vor are concentrating on us.
Shields up! Is that... I had 32,000 drones, but I apparently do not have enough to kill these boys yet. Hi, boys. Gotta appreciate ships that sit still.
More incoming. Watch out for their EMPs.
Listen to her, brother. They may not kill us, but they can stun us for a while.
Oh, look, you just got stuck in the wall. Thank you for showing me your backside. He made that easy. Here's the one weakness in my ship.
I got another part of the coordinates for the gateway system. There seems to be a connection to another cluster with new systems to scan.
Well, these are good tidings. Our pool of scannable systems in this cluster is nearly exhausted. Looking for a way to another cluster seems like the logical choice.
I mean, not really. we've skipped loads of missions. It's nice that you do have some freedom to do that, though. Alright, I don't know how big of an increase substantial is. Oh, looks like one extra bar. So that answers that question. Okay, we found the gateway system. Threat level 4. Let's finish on this, shall we? Ha. Well, that's interesting. If you leave, then you leave all of these upgrades and such behind. Wow, that's quite a cool ability. So I'm thinking to myself, why wouldn't you stay and farm all of these upgrades? Why wouldn't you farm all of these upgrades? The only answer I can think of is that there's a time limit. This 9 days since leaving Earth thing is significant. You're on a clock, and you actually need to find this planet within a certain number of days, or else you're gonna, be on the bad ending, the bad path, whatever. Either that, or it's just a score, and then the expectation is to play the game again, but try and finish in as fewer days as possible. I don't know. Brand new game, brand new release. Seems quite fun. I don't know if it's 100% from me. I don't know about drawing games. Reminds me of the Nintendo DS. I played a game just like this on the Nintendo DS. I mean, you didn't have drones. It was, it was magic instead, but you had to draw symbols on the DS to cast spells, and you had to draw them where you wanted them to go. It had very similar gameplay. Your main character just kind of stood there, and the enemy attacks came, and so you'd have to draw defensive spells to protect from the incoming attacks, and draw offensive ones to attack the enemy. Very much reminds me of that. I can't even remember what the hell it was called. I'm sure it's sat gathering dust in my DS games collection somewhere. That is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this first impressions, and I will see you guys next time.